everyone, so I received this package from Bleds. They are on Amazon and they are on AliExpress, so I'll leave a link down below to both of their shops. So they sent me 2 paper pads of the exact same thing. It's the 6x6 vintage rose, and you can see right here on the cover all the different patterns. Now definitely save this. I would fussy cut out the flowers, and then I would cut out all these pieces to have like tile pieces. And then we have a map page. Oh, so they are one-sided. Then we have this one that looks like vintage with florals. We have this one that has a lady with her child. And then it looks like it was like made from a masterboard. That's really pretty. I love the red roses. We have this one right here with pink roses. It kind of looks like coffee dyed paper. Oh, these are really cute. If you wanted, you can cut this apart and use like each little ad as its own little ephemera piece. That would be cute. Oh, look at that with the pretty little swans. Oh, I like the couple over here too. And then we have some roses. Some more roses with like a fake little torn section. And then we have roses. Is that that same one? Oh yeah, that's the same one. So do these repeat? No, just that one page was the same. So this one looks like it was like stamped. And then we have more little ads. Like I said, I would probably cut these apart to make little ephemera pieces. And then here is that last page. Oh, I like this one. So it has like script, but then it kind of looks like little vintage people, but I don't know, they give me like little angel vibes. So I like that a lot. So what I would probably do with some of these is I would probably make like a little folio with stuff like this with the bigger pieces. And then stuff with like this one right here, I'd probably turn it into an ATC card. These I would cut up into ephemera pieces. So I would just go, I would prefer to use my paper cutter, but I didn't bring it out here. So I would just go through and just do this and make some ephemera pieces. So that way when I used pages like that larger one, I can go ahead and use these ephemera pieces for that folio. And I would probably corner around these because I just like how it looks to corner around. So I would do something like this. See, it just adds a little bit extra to corner around them. So I would do ephemera out of that one. And then with maybe like these two. Like even this one you could use for like a card base or an ATC, but I might glue these together so that way I had double-sided paper for like a little folio. Maybe I do like a little journal and just like fold these in halves. Oh, I might do that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and glue these together. Where's my glue? And then I would make like a little tiny flip book. So I'll show you guys. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and glue these 2 pages together. And then I'm going to put this aside so that it dries. And then when it's done drying, I'm going to show you how I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half and then do like a little journal. So I want to make sure that they are both the same way. Then just go ahead and make sure you line up your edges. Check the front and back to make sure that is lined up correctly. And if you do end up with a little bit of white, you can always go through and ink it, or you could go ahead and just cut it off with your paper trimmer. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one aside so it'll dry down. This one too, I think would make a really pretty ATC card. Let me grab my paper cutter. So I got my paper trimmer, and I always have like little card bases ready for ATC cards. Any kind of like leftover scraps, I just like to cut them down so that way I can just grab them and go. So this is like a file folder that I had left over. So what I was thinking, like, how pretty would these swans be? Maybe like this couple. I think I'm going to do this couple. So I'm going to cut them slightly smaller. So an ATC is 2.5 by 3.5. So I'm going to cut this down at 2.25. I don't think you guys can see that. So this is 2.25. And then I'm going to do it by 3.25. So you guys can't see my measurements. And then I would glue that here so that way it has like a little frame to it. So I think that's really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And then like I have like word stickers in my stash that I can just go ahead and glue down, which I'll show you. So I probably should have corner rounded this honestly because I like to corner round. So I'm going to put that like that. Let me get my little word pieces. Okay, so I have like this little pack of stickers right here. And oh my god, perfect right on top. I'm happiest when I'm with you. Boom. Let's use that one. I am going to ink it though. So it kind of just blends with this whole like vintage look that this paper has. So just take some ink right there. I'm just gonna, hopefully it's not too much. Just kind of dab it right on my fingers. Like that. I didn't want it to look too white and too clean because the rest of this paper looks vintage. Then I'm going to just need to snip it down. And then we are just going to go ahead and put that down. Oh, I need a ink where I cut. So put that there. And again, we're gonna just re-ink those two sides. Glue that there. Ink that side because I cut it there. Yep. So there we go. That is my super quick and easy ATC card right there. That is cute. I'm all set to go. I didn't corner around the frame like this paper, but I'm going to do the edges. Then I might ink this up. So let's just take whatever's left on here and just kind of like dab that in to kind of just blend the sticker. I think that looks good. So in like no time at all, that was probably like less than a minute. It took me longer to go get my supplies than it did to make the actual card. Now I am all set to go. I could always add like a little sticker. Oh, I would probably put like a jump ring up here. So like I could even take like my pokey tool and just pop a little hole right there. Then I could put a jump ring through there, and then I think I'll add like a little flower. I have a little flower charm that I can go and add to there. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, you don't need a whole lot. This paper is already gorgeous as it is. So you don't really need a whole lot for that. So let me get that other paper. It's probably dry by now. So for this one, there's a little bit of white edge. So I'm just going to fix that because that will bother me. I already know myself. So I'm going to just trim off the extra little white there. There's a little bit right here too. So just going to cut that extra bit off. That's why if you have like a little bit of white, I mean, you can even take your scissors to it. You don't have to take your paper trimmer to it. But that's good. So we already know this is 6 by 6. And I am just going to cut it right in half at the 3-inch mark. And then I can just go ahead and fold this in half. And then I can make start making like a little book out of it. I think I'm going to do it this way. So we could just fold this in half right there. And then you can just go ahead and start building a little book. And then you can take some of these other papers too and start doing that same thing. Just start gluing 2 sheets together, and then you could do a little folio book. Let's see. You could even take like one of these little pieces and make it like into a tuck spot or into a little pocket. So yeah, tons of possibilities with these little 6x6 papers. You can always use this as a card base as well. That's another thing that you can do with these. So that's our little video for today. I'll leave a link down below to their Amazon and to their AliExpress. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye guys.